Hello everyone, welcome to the 404 Games Not Found First Look series. I am Valaine and this is Infestation. Now you may be wondering why it looks like the Warz, and I'm going to tell you. It's because it is in fact the same game. It's been rebranded so it can now be sold on Steam, as they delivered on most of the promises they said they were going to do when it was the Warz. And it's on sale. I picked this up for a whopping £2 so yeah, you be the judge. But I'm going to give you the best review I can give based on the pros and cons of this game. And I'm probably going to be using DayZ as a comparison because it's still the most closely related game to it. So I'll give you some pros and cons, and you can be the judge to see if you're interested in this or not. And I'm going to rejoin you when I get a bit closer to that really ominous looking city over there. And we are back. As you can see here, the graphics, they're actually pretty good. There's reflections of the buildings in the water. The city itself does look pretty post-apocalyptic. The buildings are all dilapidated. There's moss everywhere. It's pretty good. The grass is looking decent. The buildings look scary. It does a good job of setting the scene. I've got the graphics as high as they'll go, so they won't actually go any higher than this. So this is the benchmark. But the animations, as you can see there, they're still a bit derpy. You still jump a little bit strange. You still get stuck if you jump up a hill. You can swing that around, but I mean, it's a flashlight, so not much damage. The zombies in this game, they're not as quick as they are in things like DayZ. As you can see here, there she is. She's making a fuss, and she just derps away up the hill, and they all get trumped by the arch nemesis, jumping over a wall. They'll pick up a riot shield here. The zombies themselves, they actually do something which DayZ in its current state in the mod does not do, which is provide a horde mechanic, where they walk together in a horde and they come after you in a horde. The loot, as you can see here, this is something else that is a bit special to this game at the moment, while they've got this time frame of being the only game that's doing it. The loot is in places you would expect to find loot, so in the back of cars, like bus seats, or on that case on the back of an ambulance. It's not in nice little arranged neat piles. What I'm trying to do at this point is figure out how to use my riot shield, because there isn't really a tutorial that teaches you how to play the game properly. So yeah, you have to kind of learn. But you can see down there, zombies are down in the water. The water's coming over the city. There's, everything looks pretty good. I'm on an old abandoned highway, and that's looking all right. So we're going to rejoin you now when I get a bit closer, and I'm going to show you a bit more of the zombie horde mechanic I just mentioned. So see you in a second. Okay, so here we have a horde. I mean, it's still a bit buggy, but they are all walking together, and I'm just going to go try and piss them off, basically. I'm just trying to get their attention. You can probably hear them. And yeah, they all come running after you, so I'm just going to jog past. You may notice I now have a nice little hat. The zombies on the ground, they get up. That's something I forgot to mention. They're not there as ambient bodies. They actually do get up, which does add to it. You can, like I mentioned before, lose the zombies in this kind of state just by hopping over the wall. They don't know how to jump over walls yet, so it's a pretty game-breaking mechanic, which I hope they fix out. But yeah, I mean, this game does get a lot of stick, because obviously it does feel sluggish. There is still the hour respawn time if you die, which I really do not like. I don't think you should be punished for dying in this game, but you are, so again, if you can deal with that, then this game is worth taking a look at. As we can see the zombie horde just running past, being baffled by my ninja wall jumping skills. The only other thing that this game gets a lot of stick for, like a major pile, is the pay to win. Is that still a problem? My answer to that is most likely. I haven't played enough to notice, because obviously I just run around and get killed and get eaten and stuff because I'm not very good at this game. But is it still a problem? Now, the fact that when you buy this game on Steam, it starts off with the option to buy gold coins, which is the in-game currency you use to buy better weapons and stuff. It gives you the option to buy that, which suggests they're still doing quite a heavy pay-to-win kind of option. So It's not to say that you can't play it for free, because you can, and I'm sure you can do well, but I would advise, if you were going to look into playing this game seriously, be prepared to spend a couple of quid, euros, dollars, whatever, and try and play it with some friends, because it's no fun just to get killed, have to wait an hour because someone paid some extra money just for the ability to shut you down and stop your play experience. I don't personally really agree with that at all, but that's just my view on it. I'm going to rejoin you in a second. I'm going to show you a little bit more of what the city's about and what it looks like inside, and how to get around the zombies and stuff, and just to kind of round off what I think, give you some pros and some cons. So yeah, see you in a second. Okay, here we are, my review time. Now, I think this game is okay. I think for the £2 I paid for it, it's not bad. However, my cons for this game, what I dislike, I don't like the hour respawn time if you get killed, because people are genuinely not very nice in this game and will shoot you for no reason. I don't like the pay to win aspect, the fact that you can pay real money to get some weapons and then still have the chance to get killed and lose them anyway if you're playing on the hardcore mode, or you know, have to wait an hour to just be able to play again. I don't like that at all. I don't like the animations. The animations are sluggish and they don't look particularly good. The zombies are stupid. The zombies have no sort of hunting instinct. They just run at you in a straight line. They do follow you into buildings, and they do, like, but you can lose them by jumping over fences. That needs work doing. What I do like about this game, my pros for this game, is the ambience is good. It does a good job of setting the scene. It's nice to look at now. If you've got the right graphical settings, it's very nice to look at. It does feel post-apocalyptic, and it is quite rewarding to play that. I like the loot system, and I like the horde system. If they can fix out and change things about their game, this could be a very, very good game. However, in its current state, I personally say wait for the standalone. If you really have nothing to do, then pick this up while it's on sale, but otherwise just wait for the DayZ standalone. By the looks of things, that's going to be a much better game, but £2, so not a lot of money. You be the judge on that one. And for now, that concludes my review on Infestation. If you like the video, leave us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this game. If you think it looks worth it, if you're thinking about buying it, or even if you've tried it, or if you do play it. We want to know. Let's have a discussion. Let's see if this game is actually worth the £2 I paid for it. If you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe to the channel. It does help us out a lot, and we will see you next time.